I hope you guys already went to the bathroom because we just deleted the toilet. Gentle. The toilet is always heavy and messy. All right, well, with the toilet out of the way, all this has got to go. All brand new going in. This is actually going to be a kitchen, believe it or not. The key to successful demolition is taking it out in the biggest, cleanest pieces possible. We're getting to know each other better. You guys are hanging out in the bathtub with me. Might be a lofty goal here to get this in one piece. Could be attached to the floor too. I'll tell you, there's been nothing in this house that we have taken apart that was not built very sturdy. Now, what do we got going on here? Oh, electrical wire too. Yeah, check and see if she's got juice. Oh, look at that. Potsy totsy. You know what that means? We're in the danger zone. Okay, I think I got it. Dead? Dead. No lights. That one turned out to be in that panel. These other ones, they're in a different panel somewhere else. So, mystery to be continued. But for now, we proceed. Here. For free. Free-ish. Ta-da! Great success. Never hurts to try. A hand dolly. You gotta have it. Let's get a breath of fresh air. Whew, well, that's better. We'll breathe for a second. What are we doing here? Well, the Spruce Stomper channel doesn't goof around all the time. Where's that microphone? Can you hear me? Beautiful log homes, 2 sections. The original portion of the home, which is receiving the majority of the update. And now for the main go here, we have so much slated. As you can see, we are removing everything. Basically, what's going to happen is the interior of this main space is going to totally get removed. But once it's opened up, it's going to make for an absolutely beautiful kitchen. And that's the goal here, is to have a gorgeous workspace for hosting and entertaining family and such. So now, where guys get mistaken with demo is they just start getting wild, right? They think demolition, demolish, it's deconstruction. We're taking apart what the first guy put into place carefully because we don't want to make more work for ourselves down the road. Yes, all this is getting taken out, but if you rip, smash, and tear, 1, it makes a huge mess, and 2, you might inadvertently do something that you didn't want to do. Behind me here, so homeowner Greg, he's starting to cut. He's got himself a nice electric chainsaw, so there's no smoke in here. And well, if you're ever curious about what's inside of a log home, that's what's inside. Oh, in case you're wondering what I'm listening to, well, yeah, it's Miley Cyrus soundtrack on Spotify, obviously. There you have it. I told you it was gonna get opened up. He's rocking the Milwaukee Fuel brushless. No smoke, no fuss, no muss. It's working pretty good so far. These are all pinned together with rebar, so to get them apart, because they want to keep the wood, you got to split them out. I've never split firewood in the kitchen before. That's a first for me. We're gonna get better film on the old cutting, but that thing chews through a lot of batteries. He's got 3 12 amp hour batteries on the go, and all the charging's having trouble keeping up, but hey, you know, we're no big no panic. So basically just got this one section left to go, and you gotta leave 2 feet of logs to tie in, because there's a joint in the original structure, so there'll be 2 feet, and that'll all be tied into the new construction, the detail of that. And same here. There's gonna be a wall here, and then a nice log arch right here, like that. And that'll all be tied in politely. Professional log builder is coming to make the final cut, so it'll be cool to see him in action and what the finished product looks like. With the chainsawing at intermission, waiting on batteries to charge, the task at hand here would be this beautiful tile floor. Classy in its day, outdated at the moment, and more importantly, there's some structural items with the floor joists that need to be corrected. Some sags, bows, lumps from, you know, 40 years of life. This all has to be deadly flat, so engineered hardwood. Engineered? No, not engineered, wrong term. Actual hardwood. Like legit, trees from the forest milled into wood, flooring, the real deal. So, up comes the tile. Now hopefully, it comes up easy because see how thick we are here? Somebody put down like a layer of 3/8 plywood first before the tile went on top. So if we can get that layer of plywood to come up, man, we are in the money. You never know in these scenarios. It could be nailed, screwed, glued and screwed. The downside of somebody putting something together real good is it's real hard to take apart. It's glued to the other plywood, yeah. They thin set it down and then put, so. Okay, new strategy. It's the mortar of the tile that's holding it together so heavy duty, so let's cut some seams in the tile. Oh man, this tile is probably the sturdiest tile install I've ever removed. This guy didn't play, he played for keeps. You got your subfloor, he put another layer of 1/2 inch plywood on top of that. It's thin set down, it's stapled down with crown staples, and it's screwed down. It's stapled, screwed, and glued, and then the tiles on top of that. And the whole thing is laid crossways to what the original plywood was. So there's so much stuff that I can't even cut through it all to just rip up everything. So I'm just gonna keep persevering and chiseling it up, but man, I'll tell you, he did a good job. Big things today. Log wall coming out as promised, and we'll see where we get to. A little all over the place. I haven't done a construction video in a while. They're loud, they're dirty, and well, I'm only one man, so. Now I know what you're thinking. Tile's not very exciting, so I want you to be entertained. I saved something for you. Look at this. Look at that. You know what that is? That's the very last tile. So you don't have to be here doing the labor-intense work with me, but I'm gonna let you enjoy the satisfaction of a job completed with the very last tile. If you're just getting into construction, or you're handymanning around, or you're a homeowner even, get yourself a rotary hammer drill. Like, there is no better investment. Like, if I had to go down like the top 5 tools that have made me the most money doing this kind of work, this is in the top 5. Like, and it's not even a big one. This is just little Bosch Bulldog Extreme. I bought it at Lowe's on the clearance rack for 180 bucks. It never dies, and it is like, I mean, we're talking like pockets in your underwear handy. So if you don't have one, what are you doing?
There'll be evidence if the roof comes down on us when they find us. There we go.
Awesome. Well, folks, there you have it. Firewood in the kitchen, because what do I always say? Some firewood is better than no firewood. Open concept. There's nothing left. Totally empty. We'll have to throw in a before picture so you know what it looked like. But there's question of some structural issues, which is the main name of the game. And we knew that from the get-go. You got a bit of a rolling ocean effect going in the floor. And things like this. So when this house was built, that would have been sitting flat on the floor, and now we're 3 fingers above. So it's settled on its footings, but we're gonna address all that. So easy access, because it's a shallow crawl space and I'm not a short person. We're gonna tear up a lot of this plywood anyways. There's been some water damage. Bathroom, a little bit in these corners over the years, and a definite structural sag to this center post. So, let's tear it up. Whew. How can I lose tools? I'm the only one here. You still with me? Subfloor coming up. Why? So we can flatten the joists appropriately. Plus, where there's holes, there needn't be holes anymore. But whoever put this down definitely had it nailed. Oh, it's cleanup time. That's all the juice Spruce Stomper has. You kind of getting the idea what we're doing in there. I think we're gonna wrap this video up here. Inside of the house is gone. There's also a porch, another bathroom, foundation work. We're doing crawl space work. We got a long ways to go. But before we go, recap, and then we'll head. I could use a cold beer. Taking this up. So the floor comes up, so we have access for the concrete work, the plumbing work, mostly the crawl space work. needs drainage, rock, sump pit, and then a screed, concrete coating on top to seal it. We need room for that. There's joists back here. At least I can see 1, 2, 3 that need to be added to get rid of this and get rid of this header that's here. Definitely around where the toilet was, it's got to go. Flatten this baby out, and then we can also deal with all the HVAC because there are odds and sods that need to be moved. So lots more to do. Well, I kind of know what the next adventure is going to be. It's going to be more of this, but we'll squeeze a few things in between. We'll catch you in the next one.